Back with a video. Tonight I decided to get into something a little different than what I've been doing usual. Tonight I'm going to be doing a video on drawing hands and some of the methods that I employ to do so. So yeah, let's just jump right in. As you can see, I'm working with Clip Studio Paint EX. I'm going to go ahead and open a new canvas here, as usual. I got my pencil already selected. So yeah, let's get into this. As you can see here, I have kind of a sub view going on here with some little bit of reference here that I'm going to be utilizing. So let's start off with this one right here. And as you can see, basic output of a hand is kind of like just a straight up, block here, kind of like a straight square right here, right? And then from that square you have the individual fingers. What I like to do is for the individual fingers is you got your 4 fingers on the front right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then your thumb is off to the side kind of. So what I do is come off like that, like this, and then like that. So something like that right there. And then, right? Kind of like that. Now, something that a lot of people don't realize about the thumb is the tip of the thumb. If you bring your hand together, the tip of the thumb like reaches just past the first joint of the index finger, but just something to know. So what helps when I'm drawing, let's say a hand that rests like this. So let's say I put in the index finger, right? There's 1, 2nd joint, and 3rd joint right there, right? So like the next 2 fingers, instead of just drawing those separate, you could go like this. The middle finger is usually longer than the index, then the ring finger, and then separate from the 2 right there, the pinky, right? So now that I did it like that, I could go like this, go like that. So 1, it's just a shortcut. This is not really how you're supposed to do it. It's just a quick shortcut that I thought I'd show real fast. See? You know what? I don't really care much for this right here. Let's try it again. Alright. So from here, boom. And we'll go like that. We'll go like this instead. There. Right, and then from here you got your actual wrist, and there you go. Quick little hand that you could go ahead and draw like your fingernails in there if you want to. And that's just like a quick way to do it. It's not the only way, or even probably not even the best way to do it. It's just like a means of which one of the means that I employ, to do something like the hands. Let's try another way to do this. Let's see. First off, let me go ahead and make this smaller. All right, let's make it smaller. Let's grab this right here. You got a pencil here. All right, let's try something a little bit more interesting. So what we'll do is draw a shape like this, like that. Because if you look at your hand, it's like separated in a sense. You've got, if you want to think about it, you've got your three fingers separate from the index finger, Then you got your actual index finger right here, right? And then you got your thumb. So this one, say the thumb's kind of bent in like that, right? There's the thumb right there. Then let's say we got the index right here. Boom. Second joint. Last joint. We got the middle finger right here. We know the middle finger is a little longer than the index finger, but not like a whole lot, but it is a little longer. We got your ring finger. It's shorter than your index finger. Got that finger a little more curled up. Then we got your pinky. It's the shortest finger on your hand, obviously. Let's say with that one's curled up like that, right? And really, when it comes to hands, there's a bunch of shortcuts to get certain poses or certain hand poses in there. But ultimately, what you really want to do is just take the time to study, to really study your hands, so that you don't necessarily have to rely on a bunch of reference. Sometimes drawing certain hand poses, you should be able to just kind of have an idea of how you want that pose to go and just, you know, go for it. But really, it really is that simple. The easiest thing you want, the first thing you want to do when it comes to drawing hand poses is have an idea in your mind of what type of hand pose you're like going for. Oh yeah, you also want to remember the knuckles here, since the hand is kind of tensed up. Like so. See, you want to have that in there, those muscles in the hand. What you want to do is have an idea in your mind of how the hands are going to go before you even get to that point. Before you like start drawing anything, but you want to have an idea in your mind of what you kind of want already, and then you recognize the large spaces in the hand first, and you go from there. Because really, the hands are only composed of a few bones, not like a whole lot. So like, see if I can kind of give you an idea here. And the hands are not composed of a bunch of different things. Just compared to the rest of the body, there aren't a whole lot of bones in the hands compared to like if you were, let's say, looking at like the rib cage or something like that. Let me give you kind of like an idea of all the bones in the hands here. Try and give you like a drawn diagram real fast. All right. Like in terms of maybe like small bones, I guess maybe, but even then, not really. That, and then you got like one more right here. This one's like a little weird, like that. And then from these right here, because those are basically connected to where like your knuckles would be, and then you got like your actual bones in your finger here, like the joints in your fingers and stuff like that. Let me make this a little smaller here so you can see, so I can get it all in there. I'll move it up some too. Get my pencil back out. So there's that. This right here is basically like where your thumb is. So here. A good thing to do is get yourself a decent anatomy book. You can probably in some cases even find like a really nice one for free offline somewhere. And you just want to study study the bones and stuff like that whenever you have some free time. And then another thing you could do too, is you could just look at your own hand. Really, that's usually, like if I'm in the middle of drawing something and I don't have any type of reference or anything nearby, I look at my own hand in this specific type of pose that I'm trying to draw and use my own hand as reference. A lot of artists actually do that, just to help you get the basic idea down, whatever pose it is you're going for, just to help you get that basic idea down. Last but not least, you got the pinky over here, smallest finger on the hand. And then like the wrist is like kind of like that. And you got the other one right here, like that. And that's like pretty much it right there. So like your muscles and everything would basically, basically go over that. See? Like so. And so on and so forth, Yeah, see? That's kind of how that would work. Let's draw another one. Let's do another one real fast. Let me think of what type of hand pose I'd want to use. Because really, like right now, basically I'm using reference off of my own hand. Let's try this like here. So I'm gonna draw one where you're basically holding something. So remember, you get the largest part of your hand, you get that basic shape down first, right? Because that's like I won't say it's the hardest part, it's just once you have that, you can kind of go from there. So this is where your index would go, your ring finger, or your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky, right? So I put the pinky in there first, right? And since I'm holding something, or the character is holding something, the hand is holding something, that, and you got your middle finger and your index finger. Usually when you're holding something, your index finger and then your thumb right here. Your index finger and your pinky are like very expressive, I'll put it that way. So another thing you can do before you even start is kind of like sketch in slightly whatever it is they're holding. Alright, it doesn't need to be detailed or anything like that, just slightly. And so, see, don't be afraid to draw through it too, it's okay. You're just sketching. See, got the hand right there, then you got the wrist there like so, right? And then put a little bit of musculature in there to show the hand like tensed up basically. See? Like that. And then you can kind of harden the lines up a little bit on whatever it is they're holding. Let's do another one. I don't know, let me see. Let's do something a little bit more expressive. I know, let's do this. This one's a lot more expressive. So get the basic shape in there first, right? You want to focus on that first. So let's go like that first, right? So once we got that in there, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then the thumb, let's say the thumb is right up here, right? So here. Second, third joint right there. Since we're looking at it at that view, let's do the second one. So you got the first joint here, second joint here, third joint right there, and it kind of went out of the canvas a little. We're just kind of sketching it out right here too. So these ones are a little more off to the side. So 1, 2, 3, and then this the pinky finger right here. Alright, see? So then we know we got the parts in the hand right here, so like so. Alright, maybe another line right here. Let's get the thumb in there. Alright. And then the bottom of the wrist like that. See? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, but really, the biggest thing is to get the palm area of the hand and stuff in there. That large shape, because you always want to get the large parts, the large shapes and stuff like that in there first, and then do all the smaller stuff out of it. Let's try another one. Let's do another one real fast. Let's go like this. Let's do like kind of like a relaxed fist. So, like I said, you want to get the large part of the hand in there first. You get that in there first. You have to have an idea in your mind what you're trying to do before you can get there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what I like to do with stuff like this is start with the middle finger first, right? So 1, 2, like so. 3, like that, right? And then when I get that in there, then I go and put this last one in here like this, like that, like that. Now you were probably like, well, where's the thumb? Well, most of it's being covered up by the hand itself. The last little part of it's coming up right there, right? So then from here you can emphasize the palm right here, because you got the majority in there now. And then there's the wrist there. See? Then once you got that, you can kind of add some detail here. So top of the finger there, like that, right? Like that there. There. You put a little bit of the knuckles in there, right? Alright, super easy, right? See? A little bit right there. See? It's really easy. And there you go. You know, you pretty much got your hands. Let's draw like we'll draw another one like this one here, but more relaxed. Like something like, trying to give you an idea what I mean by more relaxed. Let's see. So, start off the same way you would with this one right here, but what you do is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? what you want to do is, I like to start with this one right here, but you want it relaxed, right? Like if you were just walking around somewhere, you want it really relaxed. That pinky looks more relaxed and natural if you have it kind of bent in like that, see? Like so. And then this finger right here, index finger, same kind of deal, you want it relaxed. It's okay to have it separate from the other ones, but you want relaxed. And then when you get to the thumb here, same deal, you want to think relaxed. See? See, super easy. And what you do is you put the wrist in there. See, and the hand's not so tense, so you don't have to worry so much about putting all the musculature in there because the hand's not really tensed up. See? And there you go. You got like a relaxed version, so like somebody's walking around. Another version would be same deal, but let's go like this. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to start right here, but have like the fingers kind of bent, right? So see? See how the fingers kind of bent up a little bit. Isn't that pretty neat? Hands don't have to be as complicated as a lot of people make them. It all depends on, you know, how you're going about it. You just have to attack it with a plan, if you will. Here's another little quick one right here. So, and this is a good way to practice them, man, is to just kind of sit and do stuff like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. And I don't always do it like that. I'm just showing that if you keep doing this, kind of replicating this right here, you keep replicating this technique, you know, your technique as far as drawing hands will improve. You know, just takes a little bit of practice, that's all. See? That's all. You just gotta take your time and practice. Try to learn the different parts of the hand, of course. See, which is why I kind of drew this in here, because if you want to go back to this video for like for reference purposes or anything like that, you can definitely reference this video. You know, it even give you some ideas if you not really sure. You know, here's another one real fast for you, which kind of comes up a lot. Remember, get the basic shape in there. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Well, I like to, with these ones, I like to start with the pinky first, right? Because it's it's one of the more expressive fingers in doing something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The thumb is being obscured by the actual hand, but if it was to come out, I'd say somewhere like around there. And then with these, if they're too far up like that, but I mean like this part is really high, you see that? You can go like that to express the rest of the finger in there like that. See? Like so. Right? And then maybe if you really wanted to, use a little bit of the knuckle there. Maybe like right there. And then the actual wrist. Right? See? You know, not bad. You just make like a whole page of just practicing hands. Just practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. And before you know it, you'll have like a whole bunch of pages of practicing hands, to the point to where when you go to draw hands, it's not hard anymore. It's like really easy actually, because you practice it so much. You practice it so much that in your mind, you know what I'm saying, after doing it so long, in your mind, it's almost like second nature. Just boom, boom, boom. You know, you can easily put it out because you remember, okay, this should be like this. This should be like this. Let's draw one with the inside of the actual hand, yeah? So, let's go like this. Start with that, right? It'll be like that part of the hand, and then straight down, that very large section of the hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This one I'm gonna start off in the middle right here. So 1, and you see, after a while, you don't even have to draw like each individual joint, because you already know from doing this so many times, you know, it starts to come natural. But since you got, some people may not know it like that, that's why I go ahead and just draw the joints in there. Let's say this is the index finger right here, right? Okay, and then let's say this side right here, because that's the index, is where the thumb is, right? Okay. Okay, so from the inside of the hand right here, you have that part of the palm that goes like this, right? Right? And then the same thing from the pinky side right here, from on the opposite side. Like so, right? And then your wrist is right here, right? And then you have like, kind of like this area that goes at the bottom right here, and then the large vein that goes down your wrist right here, where carpal tunnel tends to be an issue for a lot of people right here, right? See? It's really easy. It just takes, like I said, it takes practice. Using your own hand for reference, studying your favorite artists, the way they draw hands, and then going from there. If you like the way it looks. If you don't like the way their style of hands look, go find a style that you really like, or just develop your own way of doing it to where it looks the way you want it to look, and just keep developing it that way. See? Maybe a little bit of the thumbnail right there. See? There you go. But the main thing you notice I did first is put that large area in there, and then went from there. And that's one where with the inside of the hand. Let's do one more. Let's do a thumbs up. Yeah. Let's see if we can pull a thumbs up off. This one's a little bit more complicated, but really it's the same. It's all the same principle that I just went over. Get the main. Want to get the large main what's the name in there first. So this is the large shape that's coming to mind for me. Then you want to think about the fingers themselves, what they're doing, right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. the pinky is going to be very suggestive when it comes to this one right here, right? 1, 2, and then like kind of curled in there. Then you got the ring finger right here, right? Got the middle finger. And finally, you've got the index finger right here, right? So now you got that in here. The thumb is gonna go like right here. The thumb is the star of the show, basically. So from here to here to here. All right. From the pinky right here to the middle, and then from here this was going to go to the thumb, if you can see the rest of it, but it's covered up kind of by the index, right? And then you got like down here where your wrist will go, and then right here like so. See? And it's pretty easy. That's where that joint is. And it's just a rough, but you know, you get the idea basically. There you go. So hopefully this video was, you know, helpful to anybody who's watching it. Just like a little video that going into how to draw hands, my process and ways I go about studying and actually drawing hands. Got any questions or anything, please leave a comment below. Video suggestions, anything like that, like I said, leave a comment below. If you like what you saw here, like the video. If you want to see more, be informed when I put new videos out, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here for the next one. So thanks for stopping by. All right, bye.